Hello everyone, welcome back to, if I focus on the correct window, Can of Wormholes. We are 62% of the way through our save file, and last time we made it for the first time onto this brown worm. So we finished pink, got everything there was to get there, and now we're here. And on this left hand side there is a door that requires exactly one symbol to get through, which is going to be this puzzle here. So I don't know if we're going to learn some new mechanic and this puzzle is going to be really kind to us, or whether this is going to be quite the challenge. So we need to eat. There's one on the other side of the fence up there. There's one on the other side of the fence down here. So I'm suspecting we just need to destroy some fences. Now the top side is shorter than the bottom side, so we're going to start there. I'm going to put that here and then move it. Do I want it there? I guess I need it further down, actually against a wall, if I'm going to push it against the wall there, so that then I think, can I do that? Ah, that doesn't break the wall. That doesn't break the fence, rather. That makes me tall. Alright, reset me. If I eat that, I can break that fence by my head end going against the fence. Whereas this side was my tail end going against the fence. So with that in mind, if our head end needs to be against the fence, we can put that there. And then do that. That destroys the fence. Then I think I want to do the same thing on the other side with this guy. I'm going to put that there so that I can come through here, push that back, and then push it over again. And I want my head side to do that end. Okay, hold on. Before I eat the one at the top... Come on, come on. Before I eat that one at the top, now that I've unlocked it, can I spin around? I can. So we'll save that one at the back till the end. Or at least until we've busted through both fences. I think that is going to be what's required. Because now we can break that fence as well. And presuming that I'm still able to turn around here. There we go. Solid stuff to start. That gets us through this door here. The back end of the snake was a mystery to us because we can't see the screens from this side. Right, another 2 puzzles here. Just going to go for my little scouting walk first. Puzzle there. That looks absurd as puzzles go. God, this is a long, long snake. The map says there's only 10 levels in this whole space, but a lot of these seem to be levels that are not represented with starting points in the current arrangement of the level. Alright, so we need 5 to get through there. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's one that we can afford to miss out of these. I suspect that might be the one that does not have an entryway to start with. Okay, we need to break down that fence on the left-hand side. To do that... Hold on. To do that, I would need 2 dots to eat. So we might be going over the fence instead of through it. Also, we've got the wires back. Like the dots to connect different sections, like in pink, have returned. So that's going to be interesting. I was wondering if I might hook that dot there across, but feels like that is not what is happening here. Because as much as I can get this kind of behind that, it's not doing very much for me. But how, then? If I wanted to get up on the walls, I would need to use a fence and some other kind of backing. I'll also need something to act as a bridge to get this over that. That seems like it might be a good start. We can then push that up onto the main slab, as it were. I can't roll that. Now the problem with this is that I'm not long enough to eat this and end up backed onto the fence. Alright, before we get insight, let's go check some of these other levels, see if they give us some more natural learning to start. One of these trees is very bent over. This one looks like we have to enter it from a different space. This is guarded by plant pots. Can we make the shot? That is odd. Can I roll over this whole stage to get in there? I can. But once I've got my legs back... I might have been able to throw myself over the pots, to be fair. That probably would have made a little more sense. Okay, we need to eat all of these dots. It's going to be a question of order of operations. Because once we're in here, we cannot get out. But then, once we eat this, we are stuck. So what can we do with that? Well, the first thing I notice is I could actually back these up in a manner of speaking. I can't move downwards. I can do this. Does that leave me enough room to get that, which is good. Well, I think I just lucked into the right answer the first time that time. But I've got no quarrel with that. Apart from needing to now throw my body over these plant pots. Or back through the stage then, if that's what it takes. Give me my legs. Thanking you. This one also does not seem to have a standard start line. So we'll try this tiny little puzzle with a face. A mustachioed man. Well, this does not give us a lot to work with, does it? I'm going to guess that in some capacity... Oh wait, if we do... If I want to break this piece of fence down, I have to hit it with my head while I have resistance behind me, right? Because otherwise my head goes forward. If I eat one of these... I can then push this back. That seems important. Push it back to the fence. If I can figure that out, I can. So that's just my tail getting longer. So do we need some kind of spiral on myself? That'll do it, won't it? Oh, no. No, it won't. We did not break the fence. We smushed it. Now, feasibly, here, we should have as much option to have our head progress as our tail to progress. But the next step in my brain is thinking that what happens if I'm here and I do that and eat something, does my tail go up or does my face go forward? So, is there going to be a way to get both of these down? Because I can't see how I push this downwards if I can't do that turn. So this worked because there was a space on both sides that I could use. But that doesn't offer me a space on both sides. It's one of these where I'm sure the insight will basically solve the whole thing immediately. But I would like to see if I have a decent shot at solving it for myself first. So consuming one of these gives us enough of a turnaround to push the other guy back. But then we're left with very little option as to what happens then. Except that definitely doesn't want to get to the corner. I wonder. Alright, here's my next thought, because we just keep having more thoughts. If that was there, is there some way in that I can have my head and my tail pushing against the same piece when I try and get longer? Not really that I can see, because we'd have to be going outwards. and inwards, but we don't have the length to support that. Because I want to do it on the same corner. That pushes us upwards, which is no good for me. I want to bust through the fence with my head. There's going to be some arrangement of this. Surely. Move me way further out. So that does the tail thing. And I can't figure out how to do it as my head. Because that would do my tail. If that was in the center instead. Oh god. How far back are we for the center? Real far back. There you go. And now I can't remember which orientation I was of steps. Alright, show me the insight. Yeah, we're pushing against our body and breaking a piece with our head when we do it. So we're making kind of a question mark shape before busting in. But in this example, the tail is protruding in the direction that I want to go before it comes down. So if that's happening, do I want this one over? Except in a way that I can actually get back on. That doesn't work. I need my head to be moving downwards into the pellet while my tail catches up to the angle of my head. Oh, jeez. So that's going to be my head. How? I need to do it when I can't do it when I'm shorter, can I? Because there's no way to get one of these guys back down. I'm assuming I need to eat both of them. Yes, because I need my head and my tail in this mirrored image of the finish to be complete. So I think I am having to eat one to get that away from the edge. And then I need to be eating it downwards. Excuse you. I need to be eating it downwards while my body has nowhere to go. Where else can my body have to go? The same thing. My tail needs to be pointed at my body when I do the eating. Oh my god. I must be so close, surely. There's no way to back up from where we started here. So we make a question mark and then go down. So do I have to work on to the outside? Hold on. Oh, if I could just follow what shapes look like, I would have been so much faster on that. Silly me. We got there though. We got there. That was the original one door. So this would have been the first puzzle we would have done if we'd have come in doing them in order. Alright, we are tiny. This thing can be sliced into pieces. I'm going to guess I want to move this away. And then this up and across to do much the same thing a second time to get a second additional piece. Then where is this going to sit after that becomes the question. Because we only need to eat these two. But we need to bust through this fence. Well, I can free these guys up to be basically wherever I want now. I suspect, actually, what might be happening with this guy is this might be serving as an extra platform there for us in some capacity. Let's eat one of these because we ate one the last time we were doing something similar. And then if that was there, how are we going to eat you? Again, that does tail, but not head. But at the same time, I can't be longer to cause resistance on myself like we did in the previous puzzle that we just solved. So, is there something else to be done? Because if... Oh, okay. It is much simpler. It was the very first thing I thought, and I thought, no, that's too simple. It won't be that. If we get the long piece back... Please. Thank you. I'm going to need it on the level. We push that over. And that down. This long piece is going to be our backer. So that we can then just do this, right? Because I am overcomplicating everything in the world right now. Oh, but then we're too long. Interesting. Okay, I take it back. It's not as simple as I immediately made it out to be. Can I flip this? I can, but I can't get back out if I do. If I slice one piece off first, then I could probably flip it. If I don't push it out to the edge too far. I'm going to need to move this out of the way. Then I want to build more resistance higher up. So if I can't bring this down now, can I? I might have pushed this too far over. Because if this is going to sit there when I eat that, I need that one dot further over. One spot downwards. And I think we've got it. So that goes there. That comes up once, gets flipped, goes there. Nice. Good deductions. Alright, that is 4. I think we needed 5 for that door down there. We'll give this a very quick look. If we don't make some really fast headway, we'll jump ship. There is 1 fence. There is 1 piece to eat. My immediate thought is something like this. But then the headpiece does not get consumed either. But probably not that. And I think we're going to have problems because we can't cut this on that fence. That just makes a load of trash. Yeah, I'm not going to get too deep into that one right now, I don't think. But for now, thank you guys ever so much for watching. If you're enjoying the series, please do consider subscribing or hitting that like button. If you have any questions or comments, you can put those down below. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.